we're ever going to win against monsters, we need to start acting human.
Hello, everyone. How are we?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. Very stressed from The Boys season 4, so thank you for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Erin, first question for you. Annie and Huey's relationship was tested by his insecurities last season, but then it seemed like they got to a good place. He rejected further compound being. How are they doing this season? Will true love prevail? Is there trouble on the horizon?
I mean, there's always trouble on the horizon to a certain degree in there. Like, I feel like as soon as things start to feel like smooth sailing, I'm just gripping onto the boat, waiting for the turbulence and the waves to start again. So I don't know how much I'm allowed to say in terms of, because you've seen the whole season.
I have seen the whole season.
Okay, so I'm not going to go.
The folks have not. What would you say to someone going into episode 1?
I would say that last year we saw Huey go through some issues and confront some realities about who he is that we never expected, right? And we expected him to be secure in who he was. And Annie points out in a moment where they're having a fight, like you said, that my strength was something that you were drawn to, and yet you're contradicting that with your actions. And he broke her heart. And I think that reflected how contradictory we are as humans. And it doesn't ultimately mean that we are the person that we fear we are, but it means that that's an inevitable for all of us. So Annie herself might go through something that parallels his own journey in the previous season in terms of that existential crisis of a moment.
Very, very nice. I love that. Karen, speaking of true love, Kimiko and Frenchie, they're more than lovers, they're family, they're soulmates, but many fans are wondering, what does that mean actually for their relationship status going into season 4? What's happening?
Mean? I don't know. I can't tell you. One thing I will say is that at the beginning of the series, Tomer and I talked about the two characters' relationship, and we said whatever it becomes, we have no control over. But there's some kind of magnetic force kind of bringing the characters together like a twin flame. And
twin #twin flame.
But I think that kind of took the weight off of our shoulders. Because we're not always thinking about ooh, what's going to happen? Are they something or are they not?
Well, you guys do it right because I am.
Yeah. Everyone's speculating. But I think that's what makes it exciting to watch. You never really know what's going to happen, and especially with our show, I think once something stabilizes, it all falls apart. So I'm kind of glad that we have not stabilized yet.
That's stability ever.
We love that instability for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Claudia, we saw Victoria betray her adoptive father for her daughter last season. What family dynamics might come into play this season?
Ooh. What? I haven't been asked that yet. What's that? Oh wait, I have to answer in a vague kind of way.
Give me a vague non-answer.
Oh, your daughter's a little.
I mean, I know there's a lot happening there. Listen, she's a developing, blossoming teenager.
Yeah,
she's going through some transitions there. Can I say about
when
revisiting?
Eric, what thoughts do you have, Eric?
So she is. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Yep.
I'll write it and then you can.
Yeah, great.
She's dealing with protecting her daughter. Like the world is getting scarier and scarier, and as she grows, ever closer to power, I think she's realizing that she's made quite the devil's bargain. And so then her interest becomes, how does she save herself and her little girl?
That was a great answer.
Wow.
That was a great answer.
Perfect.
Very well written. Finally, I'll just say, end of season 4. Thank God season 5 is coming. Does everyone in this room know what is coming in season 5? Do you feel?
We never
know. We know.
Even I don't. I mean, we're about a month into the writer's room right now, so we have some pretty cool notions.
Yeah, you have some ideas, I'm sure.
But it's a very raw lava-esque deal right now. It hasn't hardened into anything. So, but I'm excited. I think there's some crazy shit's been talked about. That's for sure.
Wow.
Whenever you guys know and we don't, I'm like,
I know.
Oh my God. Cannot even boo you.
literally though.
No, thank you guys so much. It's an amazing season. I can't wait for everyone to watch and scream.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll